it's Natasha with Natasha'ScrapbooKorner, and today I'm coming to you with the finished projects. Yes, I know, it's a lot to digest in here, so we are gonna take it slow, and I will show you everything that I've done with this awesomeness. Alright, so here it is, the first part of the Christmas in July loaded stocking one-on-one swap that was hosted by Mynashka and friends on the Facebook. It's a closed group where you are mostly welcome to join us if you are a crafting person and you love to swap. So, on our to-do list was to create a stocking out of paper or fabric, whichever you prefer. And of course, depends on what you prefer. You would use paper, fabric, laces, and bling. So, as a crafty person myself, I created a digital template for the box. It's not your usual loaded stocking, but it's a box stocking, and the video tutorial with the file, with the digital downloaded file that you can upload and print at home and assemble this beauty on your own or follow video tutorial will be coming up shortly, so stay tuned for that. And I am using right here the shabby chic Christmas digital papers from Natasha'ScrapbooKorner. It's a digital collection that includes papers, tags, ephemera, stickers, and what's not. So yeah, it'll depend on where you're gonna print it, right? So anyway, it's awesome digital collection. Alright, so we're gonna open our stuffed loaded stocking. Okay, so here it is, and yeah, so it's actually two parts, yes, because there is the lid and there is the bottom. Alright, so this one is loaded with yummies, and I'm gonna be just putting them aside. So Merry Christmas sign, a little Christmas tree, some little candy cane with beautiful Christmas, almost like a real Christmas tree with the bow, and some of the dingle lace. This is actually an escape product. Of course, Christmas, you need bling, right? You definitely need more bling. So here it is, my personal stash of the bling goes to the winner. This beautiful hand crochet butterflies were gifted to me in our previous swap by Cherry, my sweet friend Cherry. She hand crocheted the whole stack of them, so I still have few, but these were absolutely perfectly matching to our Christmas theme, so I shared two of those. So then I created just a little rosette embellishment, because the person who I'm swapping with, she does love this little tiny embellishments, and I didn't go way far over because actually I want her to be able to personalize that one on, depends on what swap she's attending, so basically I wanted her to reuse it. So this is a scrap of the digital paper, and I basically punched out with a Martha Stewart the punch border, and I scored it on my score board, and I just corrugated and folded it all together, and that's it. That's the result. On the layer for the tulle, I use the Escape tools, and we have the variety of those. One of the NSK laces right here with the beautiful rhinestone. Well, they are plasticky, but they sparkle like rhinestone. Tell me, and I'm gonna tell you, bleens. This little whatever pendant or crochet applique actually came from the lace, from one of the widest laces from NSK. Let me see, here I am. So yes, so I just basically cut out this element and I use this, and the two scraps that left over, I will show you what I've done with those. Then I layered our gathered tulle trim. Then I used this beautiful, do I have it? No. So beautiful trim, this one. And then I layered the mesh bling that actually, yes, I have it on hand right here. This is my favorite color. It's kind of color of champagne. And yes, and then on top, I actually dug into the puffy tiny embellishments, and here they are, the little goodie bag. So I stole a couple from this little goodie bag, which I actually decorated with a topper using NSK trim in here and some bling. So I put little crowns and little stars in here. So how cute is that? That's like, this is right there. Bam. Then we had to create some bows. So of course I used my digital template from NSK. From Natasha'S Scrapbook Corner, and I printed it on my digital paper, and I actually put in the center right here the this center flower appliques that is a product of Natasha'S Scrapbook Corner on Zibit. So yay! All NSK products. I'm so proud of myself that I'm starting actually to use my own products. This is a little gifty, I found it in my miniature drawer for the Christmas, a little snowman. We had to alter the jumper paper clip. So here it is. I fuzzy cut the ephemera sheets, and you're gonna get 4 or 6. I'm not quite. So 4 or 6 ephemera sheets with their images and the words and all of that. That comes with the collection. So I absolutely in love with this particular wreath. And then I popped up the bunny image on top, so it kind of looks very dimensional. And on the back, I use the bow from the digital collection. But what I've done, because it's not as wide as it appears in here, I clipped it in the center and I split it apart so I would come all the way to the edges of the wreath, right there, background in there, and then I just overlapped it with some tulle, some dangle trim from NSK. This is a little piece from the fuzzy trim from NSK, and we have it in pink and white. And then I topped it with this fuzzy cut ephemera from the digital collection as well. So here it is, this a beautiful, absolutely beautiful paper clip. So that was one of the requirements. So the stocking is full. And then I went on a spree because I had like some scraps left. And I decided, oh, I'm gonna make her some tags. So you see, I actually did collage them one on top of another, and that's the scraps that I was using, and I went for it. So here's the tool, of course, and here's the last piece of this applique, because they come in like 5, I think, buttons, like flower centers. So, and in here, so I used these scraps and I punched out the bottom with a Martha Stewart punch. Then I used the little scrap that's left of the tool trim, and I put this rhinestone mesh trim in here, and a couple top layers I decided to turn into a banner, so I cut the tails out, and that's how this adorable tag came out. So if that wouldn't be enough, I did another one. I did more than 2, of course, overachiever, I know. So Martha Stewart punch, gathered tool trim, rhinestone, and in here I'm using this sari from my personal collection, the sari ribbons, and of course for some reason I left the car in here, who knows why, and that's how the stocking looks inside and outside. So I'm pretty sniffled, stuffed that little booger, and I have to show you a little bit more. So let's see what's next. Alright, so here I am. So we had to create like couple ones and what's not. So and of course, yeah, I did. Overachiever as always. We needed just one. I'm trying to put some light in here. So this one actually recycle one. This is from my wonderful friend Steph. Hi Steph, if you're still watching, I don't know if she's crafting at all or not. So I actually I added a couple things in here, but mostly it's been done by Steph. So, and the visual, like, oh, hello, it's me, it was this bunny, so I cannot take credit for that beautiful one that much, but what I can take credit for, she used an escape flower right here, so you can get those. And there is another one that I altered, so I added a little frosted stem in here, and I added some tulle. Oh boy, do I love tulle. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what's next. All right, so we had to create 3 envelopes with ephemera and stickers and winter images, and here I am, right on time, right on quantity. So none of these envelopes come in a digital collection. I actually tweaked the images, and I kind of redeveloped and resized this little dudes. So I will be posting them separately when the time comes, you know, for Christmas. So anyway, so this is regular envelope that I just printed on a digital paper from the collection, right? And this is the stickers. Well, they're not the stickers, they're the ephemera sheets that I fuzzy cut the elements in here. And the music note I clipped apart, and I stamped this one with their stamp from my personal stash. It's a postage stamp, and I just kind of decorated it, and I popped the music notes in here, so they kind of fly through with the music, mail and all of that, whatever your imagination gonna tell you. So there it is. And I did actually the wax seal. I had the wax for forever, and guess what, I'm so lazy to just pick up the box and do it, and this time I'm so proud of myself that I actually did. So here it is. It's really, really adorable. So you could have, you know, put like a flower, dry flower across and go all this jazz and bananas, but no, I did not. So, and inside I digitally collaged some of the postcards. Okay, so here's the first one. It says Merry Christmas postcards, and stamp and stamp and stamp and Christmas tree and a bow, all of this good things. And on the back I just basically printed out the white distress paper, and I fuzzy cut these elements and just decoupage them on. This is from the collection, right? So that's that. The second one, that is actually you know, glued on, so I fuzzy cut the ephemera sheets, and that's what it is. And the background, it's actually the white background. Then I stamped the Tim Holtz script on top, and distressed it with the inks, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so what a difference, right, from this to this. This is awesome. And so this one is just a postcard and what's not. So I just pulled out some sheets from internet and just printed the postcards. Okay, this one came out really, really fun. I put this digital stamp Merry Christmas like right in your face, and I used this red car from the digital collection and put that dingling ornament from my digital collection, and that's Santa in a big suit. Oh my goodness. That's probably for next Christmas digi, next year Christmas, or maybe even for this Christmas, we'll see. And on the back I use my stamp to stamp this postcard image. So all of this is just regular stamp. All right, and the last card that's gonna go in the mail, it's again the white distressed digital paper with the collaged on ephemera from the digital collection from NSK. And again, simple postcard, and here I stamped it with a stamp right here a little bit more, and I printed that, and that was printed, and that's collaged. So there you have it. Those are like this is the envelope number 1, and we're supposed to create 3. So let's get this, put this aside, and I created this let me see if I can find them. Yeah, the files, they look like this. So it's printed and then you just assemble. Of course, there is no need for instructions on that. You're all absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so here it is, the digitally you know, collaged adorable envelope. Of course, she can do whatever she wants with it. And here we come. Here's this recycled tags, and I went all in, of course, all the scraps. And on this one, I'm so proud of myself. I have to show off this because if you will redistribute tool correctly, just like that, I thought it was so clever. So here's you see one flag coming across, and I decided just to have this little piece of bling, and I secured it on one side and on another side. And that technique actually I practiced when I was doing the Alice in Wonderland tags, whatever the swap I was in. And that's when I was first kind of stumble up on this a technique, and I created it for tugging in little ephemeras and stuff. But in here I decided, I can't put anything much thick in this particular envelope, so I decided to go with the tool. So I was very proud of myself. All right, so next one, yeah, so kind of similar digital collage. And in here You see, I use this beautiful trim from Natasha'ScrapbooKorner, and I put this rhinestone, well, it's a mesh, you know, so you just cut the little strip off of mesh, and look how adorable that looks. This is like to die for. And in here, of course, there is a lot of stuff that's going in here. Some of the you know, circles from the collection, and those are the stickers with the words from the collection. We're not gonna go with that. Then couple of the shrunk down cards from the collection, so that's that. And some of the whatever I haven't used. This is the tag, and whatever I haven't used, you know, in the project itself, I stuffed it all in here. So next year to come, I know she owns this collection, digital collection, so she definitely can just basically, you know, just jump into this creation and use that digital collection for next swap. And it's like she almost already have everything prepped for her for next swap. I hope she's gonna tag me when she's gonna do that. All right, so those were 3 envelopes. Let's see what's next. Alright, so this little doodly-doo mini album you already have seen, and if you're not, I don't know where have you been, because this been posted like in 2 videos. One was the tutorial with this album, and another was with tutorial with how to make this beautiful dangle using NSK products. So I'm not gonna be opening this because it's gonna be boring. The only thing I added to this album, so couple stamps, the Christmas stamps in here, and I made this absolutely adorable wand. So this one I definitely can say that it's my personal creation. So nothing here is recycled. So I used the digital collection printed paper, and I punched out with Martha Stewart the edges, and then I used the scoreboard, and then I turned it into rosette. Then I used this beautiful hand-dyed doilies that I purchased from the Etsy shop. This is one of these hearts from that foam collection that we saw in a stocking, and on the back I used a couple more doilies in here. One this pinkish, the larger one, and then very light purple in here, and the Merry Christmas I popped with the just a cardboard. And this little fuzzy cut bow is from the digital collection. And of course in here you see me using a bunch of tulle, couple sari ribbons from my stash. This is the tassel from my stash. And in here I decided to add this mesh full length couple strips, and that actually added so much more sparkle to the one. That's like, this is unbelievable what can simple mesh do, and it's actually matching the heart. So yeah, I'm very happy with what I see in here, and that's kind of all blended all together, and I'm absolutely happy with the results of this one. Okay, do you remember these little boogers? I know if you're shopping at my store, you have seen this. Those are natural, they're wooden flowers that I'm picking up locally at the park, and I'm drying them out, and they are up for sale in my shop, and I absolutely love how they look on the projects. And Karen, actually, who used to design for me, she absolutely loved them because her style is more like natural stuff. So this is for those who love natural things. What I basically did, I spray painted with the gold paint or antique gold, and that's how it looks. So it's gonna go as a gifty to a recipient of all these goodies. And along with everything else, I spray paint their large jumbo clip, and I altered into the like a standing holder for picture, what's not. So basically what you see in here, a little snippet of NSK lace. I love those kind of what's the word? Yes, scalloped. All right, scalloped edges. I'm a big fan of scalloped edges. So here's and of course the laces, they are all scalloped. So again, in here you see I edited this natural flower right here, and it laid absolutely beautiful. And you see right there on the little fronts, I actually added the mesh. Yes, that's a mesh. Yes, that's one of those that you probably hoarding somewhere in rolls in your craft drawer. Just dig for it. You have it. I'm sure you do. If you don't, you still can buy it at Natasha'S Scrapbook Corner. But anyway, so you can put in here like a picture or whatever. So I'm kind of giving her an example of what you can do with this clip. So yeah, so this is like a bonus type of thing. We actually were to create a kind of mix-madish Christmas tree scenery. So, and I was this was the last thing that was holding up on my project because I couldn't come up with nothing adorable, you know. And then I started to clear the garage, and here it is, a little dome the box or container that I was saving for a rainy day, as we all crafters do. So I don't know what was in here, so I kind of had to cover that with my personalized stamp. And yes, so in here you see this beautiful lace, how it looks. This is absolute, I don't know, this is one of my favorite laces ever, and I think a couple of my designers would totally agree with me, because this is such an elegant lace that doesn't look like it, but when you put in it on your project, it gives that last poof. All right, so to cover that seam in here, I put the little tiny rosette in here. But yeah, look how cute it is, like a little snow globe without snow. I don't know, should I add the snow or not? So, and then you of course open it up. Let's not break it. So yeah, how cute is that? And okay, on the bottom I added another circle, and I put another tiny Christmas tree, and you see that little snippet of the lace right there. Yes, that's this part of that cotton lace that you just tie around, and it leaves these beautiful tails, and you using your scrap. It actually looks like a bow, right? You can use it in a tag, you can use it everywhere. So don't throw your scraps away. So on the bottom I kind of cut the little strip of the tool and paper, of course, and then I bound it with a hot glue, this Christmas tree. I had to trim a little bit the top because it was not closing the lid, but that's okay. And this is the one strip of the mesh Yes, again, mesh. It's like almost a tutorial for the mesh, right? So I just wrapped it in a spiral around the Christmas tree and hot glued that. And then I'm using my treasure chest that Janet gifted me here with the little tiny treasures. Thank you, Janet, Nana JL5, for my partner in crime and all of this good stuff. So she is my main supplier for miniatures. So yes, so I use this wooden deer right there, and a little Merry Christmas tag, and a little snowflake, and those tiny snowballs you see right there. Yeah, it's so cute. And on the back, I put like a little the snowflake right there, and a little postcard in here, and a little snowball in here, and there is a little candy right in there. So I thought this came out absolutely adorable. So I was waiting for this one to kind of strike my imagination, and hopefully I can ship out. And I'm like totally late on the project because it's already almost mid-August, and I was supposed to ship it like last month. All right, so, and the last but not least, and I'm so proud of that last thing that goes in the box. All right, for those who doesn't know, I picked up a second business. Yay! Like I needed, but just because I absolutely love the products of this company, I decided to be a consultant for them, and that is a healthy living inside and out. And I have a separate YouTube channel for that one, so there is a little plug in commercial, so check the link below for healthy living inside and out, and give me all the thumbs up and follow me, and hopefully you will love the products and you will purchase them. Alright, so now that the commercial is out of our way, we were supposed to put like a very nicely sweet gifts, right? Oh, don't you all love to receive like a little yummies in your package? Oh yes, please. So, the first one is unhealthy but oh so good. Yes. So now I know what's healthy, what's not, so I have to label it. But I'm a normal human being, and I know not all people love healthy stuff, so I have to send 2 gift packages. So the first one is the mocha latte. I have no idea by whom and what. And then I have this chocolate melting lava on the spoon that you kind of melt in your milk, and you have the chocolate milk. And of course, couple marshmallow stars for her. So yes, it's death by the chocolate, and I'm sure it's not the healthiest one because I don't see the non-GMO and gluten-free, and I'm sure there's a lot of artificial sweeteners and flavors. So, but unhealthy, but oh so good. All right, and now to a healthy one. Healthy makes my heart smile. Oh, don't you love that? Yes. So anyway, this one has a chocolate protein shake, which is a meal replacement. Then I put for her a couple energy fizz sticks, and those are phenomenal if you need like a little picker upper. That's when you drink coffee or you drink soda, when you need like a little energy, you need like just a little bit, or maybe wake up in the morning, or maybe just, you know, in afternoon. So you mix that in your bottle of water. I'm mixing it 16 ounces of water. Let it fizzle out, shake it well, and drink it. Oh my goodness, the citrus and pomegranate, absolutely phenomenal. So then So those are like my must go, like to have, and I have them on hand all the time. This is one of the must-haves for me because I have health issues like fibromyalgia and and all of that good stuff. When your muscles are really achy sometimes and getting hurt, after a while you getting hurt and stiff and everything, that's when I drink my caffeine-free herbal detox tea. And this is not the tea that makes you go. That is the tea that removes the toxin, cleans the liver, and helps improve the work of your kidneys. So this is one of the really, really good healthy teas. And as a tester, I put for her a little lip therapy treatment, and here in a little jar, because that is one of the most amazing lip therapy treatments that I have ever come across. It's so yummy, vanilla yummy. So anyway, at this note, I will say goodbye to you, and I will be sending this wonderful package of goodness to my sweet partner in crime for Christmas loaded stocking, Christmas in July loaded stocking swap at NSK and Friends, and yay! Everybody come and join us. We have monthly swaps and we are having so much fun out there. So I hope everybody have a great summer and getting ready back to school. So yes, check out all the links gonna be down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. So let's see what I come up with the next project. Let me tuck that in. Like, everybody cares how I do that, right? But we all do that, right? Why don't? I just want to put the stuff together back like it belongs to, so I won't do too much work off the camera. All right.